It's that time of year again, tax time. To help us navigate the many online options and get our finances organized, we've got Winston Sih here. How are you? So you're on top of all of the tech out there, and more tech can help us get ahead of our taxes.
It is, and there really is a tool for everything, and I think the key to a successful tax season is to stay on top of it throughout the year.
Yes.
So working down to just budgeting, you know, if you have the right tools, when it comes down to putting all of that information into your computer, you're going to be a lot less burdened.
That's right, so you're ready for it. So I'm assuming some of these apps might help you then with your budget throughout the year?
Exactly. So my first app is called You Need a Budget, and it basically, it's as simple as it sounds, right? It gives you every dollar a job. So it manages the money that you already have. So if you're trying to budget along the way and you have certain financial goals you're trying to hit, you're able to go onto this website. You can add your bank accounts to it. It'll aggregate all of that information securely, and you can set budgets accordingly, and it'll tell you where you should and shouldn't spend money as you go, so that if you are trying to pay off that loan, you're able to meet those.
Good. So it'll make sure that you stay accountable, right?
Exactly.
It'll just say, no, maybe not the second coffee today.
No, but if you do have trouble doing that, that leads us into our second app, which is called Pennies, and it's for people who have a problem shopping, like me. So this is an app you have on your phone, and you can set things like budget, like a monthly fund budget. If you want to set enough money aside so that you and your significant other can just have one nice date out a month, it'll help you do that every single day. But it'll tell you that maybe you shouldn't get that second cup of coffee at that really expensive shop down the road. Right. You know, halfway through the day when you're tired.
Right. And you can ignore it if you want, but then that means you don't get your cute date night.
It's
right.
True.
You haven't saved the money.
It's true. But this will help you, and it'll give you reminders along the way so that you are saving money in ways that you might not be thinking about or thinking twice about. So this will that'll give you that helpful reminder.
And sometimes that's all we need is a little nudge.
Exactly.
Right? A little reminder.
Exactly. Now, how about saving money without even knowing it?
I like that idea.
I love it, right?
Yes.
This is an app called Milo, and it's a top app out there right now. What this does is it allows you to round up your daily purchases. So say you buy your daily coffee, and it's $3.25 for that cup of coffee. What this app will do is round that purchase up to $4. So you link your bank accounts to it. It'll know you spent $3.25 at the coffee shop down the road. It'll round it up to $4. It'll take that 75 cents and put that 75 cents aside. It'll do that every single time you make a purchase. It'll round it up, and next thing you know, you're rich.
Oh, I like that. I like
maybe not that. Maybe it's not that easy.
But yeah, that's a good feeling at the end of the day. So always feel like you're paying more.
But the key is it all adds up.
It all adds up. You're actually saving that money. That's smart.
It's very smart.
That's good psychology.
It is, because you're not even thinking about it and you're saving money. My next app is called Shoeboxed. And this is one that I talk about whenever I can, because it's amazing, especially if you're a type to be self-employed. This app allows you to precisely scan all of your information. So you know those receipts that you throw into your shoebox, and a year later you go inside and it's all gray and you can't read anything on the text. Well, this, you take a picture of the receipt, it'll automatically scan all of the information off of the receipt, log it into your database, categorize it for you. You can also link your bank accounts and emails to it, so that when you do get e-receipts, it puts it all in one place, and it's your virtual shoebox. It's perfect for freelancers and self-employed people.
Yeah, that's very good. Way more organized than I'll ever be. Yeah. That's really good.
Well, we'll catch you up, right?
Well, yeah, okay, I'll catch up eventually. What's your next one?
Well, we've got those 4 apps. We've loaded them onto your phone, and now you're organized throughout the year. Right. So now it's time, tax season, to actually do the taxes.
Okay, now you do your taxes every year yourself.
I do, and it can be quite difficult, especially if you have a lot of other projects on the go. And there are a lot of different types of work out there. So there are people who are self-employed. There are people who only have, you know, one tax slip to declare, and that's it. Well, a website called TurboTax, they're fantastic. I use it every year, and it's really for everybody, every type of person out there. You load it onto your phone. There's an app, or there's a website, so however you want to do it. There's a fantastic service called Smart Look, which is new this year. And what it allows you to do is bring up a virtual assistant of sorts on your computer. They can see what you have on your screen, and you can have a face-to-face chat with them to find further tax-saving opportunities that you might not even know about.
Is it like a live person?
It's like a live,
like an android.
It's a real person.
Oh,
it's like a live tax advisor that pops up and it gives you advice, which is fantastic.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So Sally will be on your screen and tell you what you're doing wrong and right, and give you advice.
And as you go along, it'll give you pop-ups of things to think about, including tax-saving opportunities, including easy ways to put in things like, carpooling, transit savings. It'll put all of that information in there, and as you go, it'll give you those reminders. And then once you're done, you can then have somebody look it over before you submit it off to the government.
Oh, that's really good. I miss humans, so it's nice to even have one pop up on my computer.
Yeah, just to give it a second look. Exactly.
Just a second look. I just want to talk to another human.